Hey guys, it's Glenn and Noah. We're back with Donkey Kong Country 2 again, Diddy's Conquest. But this time we're on the Game Boy Advance.
Return of the Kong.
Yes, this was from 2004. This was a port.
These pixels. uh, uh.
Yeah, this is quite chunky, but not in a good way, I would say.
We're doing this one purely for the spectacle of comparing.
Right, exactly. It's always fun to, try out other versions of games, So I beat the game on this version whenever I played it on the Game Boy Advance back then, but I'm just going to hop in
This
here.
font is like the exact one they take from the it's like the same one they use in Glover.
Oh, the typeface?
Yeah, it looks like identical.
Man, this doesn't look good. So so here's Funky Kong. He's like, whoa, dude, come in and join me. The waves are excellent.
Ooh.
He's given like Bill and Ted kind of vibes.
Who could decline that offer? A chance to party with Funky Kong.
Yeah, look at DK. He's just chilling.
He's tapping his foot, shaking his head to the tunes. He's just
right. His face is like censored. He's like one of those people on like a reality show who doesn't want to be here.
He's got. I mean, he's all censored. It looks like.
Yeah, just about.
From head to toe. His drink's even censored.
Yeah, it's a brand. They don't want to pay for it.
Man, how do they do? Why would they? Okay, why would they make a scene this small and make Donkey Kong look like that?
So Noah, you're starting to get to the core of why this version sucks so much.
It's just like they could have just enlarged the scene.
Exactly. They could have made
background.
They could have just made new sprites. Like the DK model was already created, right? Like just repose it. Like you have the full thing.
The green machine.
I'll make sure DK never messes up my plans again.
That texture of, is that smoke in front of his face?
No, I don't think so.
His head's just bobbing up and down into some floating texture. Oh, that's the background. Okay, now I see it. Just because it's like a brighter color.
I think you were doing some optical illusion kind of stuff.
Yeah. Whoa.
Well, they just took DK. They just did like a 4 machetes on DK.
Dude. He's never gonna see Friends or DK Island again. Again!
You know, I feel like they really needed this context for DKC2.
Oh yeah.
Like this was really necessary.
Okay. Honestly, at least Diddy and Dixie, or is it Dixie Kong in this one?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know if I was getting all the Kongs mixed up. Especially because all the female Kongs kind of all just look the same.
Yes.
They at least look okay in this one. Like their sprites aren't awful.
Yeah, Dixie has like really green eyes though. Like really green eyes.
Strong one, dude. And when he flips his sunglasses, he's just like Gary.
Oh yeah, wow.
I can't take it. It's so funny. And then whoever is in like is that College Kong or Crazy Kong?
There's yeah, that is, who is that?
When he does the look at the camera and smile.
Swanky Kong.
Oh, Swanky Kong, of course. Funky and Swanky. Yin and Yang.
Are you more of a swanky guy or a funky guy?
Funky all the way.
All right, okay.
Funky is somewhat overrated, but at the same time, like you gotta go funky.
I think it's hilarious how Nintendo is like, we don't care about any of these other characters besides like Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, but man, Funky, he is cool. He's still great. We still got to use him.
Yeah. Like, I guess he got his whole like, he's like on the cover of the Switch version.
He is. He has his own mode in the new version. So this is what the map looks like. They totally redid all the maps, the overworld maps. Yeah, this is the game. So hey, no, you did get your widescreen version that you wanted.
Technically, at the cost of like 75% of the pixels.
At the cost of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another thing. The audio is different. They put in voice samples in for some of the characters. So like Dixie, for example, I think uses a lot of the voices for, is it Tiny Kong from the N64 game?
Huh.
And Diddy, of course, uses his own voice samples.
When did this version come out? Like
2004.
Was Rare had been purchased by Microsoft at that
Yes.
point, yeah?
Yep.
So was this like the last thing they put out, or
No, actually, Rare put out several games for the Game Boy Advance and the DS. Microsoft basically said, "Hey, we don't have a handheld equivalent, so you can still make games for those devices."
Huh. Okay.
It is interesting that they did work on Donkey Kong Country. I wonder what the story is behind that. Because you would think at this point they would be like, "We don't want to work with Nintendo anymore." Right?
Just out of sheer like, it's like, oh, you guys went to Microsoft.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, here's the destroy them all. They added all these Kremlings to the corners. It looks weird.
Is there? I forgot what I was gonna ask. Oh yeah, which other of the DKC games got GBA remastered?
All three did.
All three of them.
Yes.
Whoa, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I mean, at the time it was okay, but it was like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done better. Like they kind of did it like in a cheap way, you know?
Guess so. Yeah, I think it could have been. I don't know. It's hard to say just because I don't really know how truly limited Game Boy hardware is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, running off of 2 AA batteries for as long as it does, like, it's probably not super powerful. So it's kind of, I assume with a game, when they're trying to port 3 of the same game series over to, an inferior device, I feel like it's just natural to cut corners.
Yeah, yeah. And this level doesn't look too bad, but some of the levels look pretty because they really bumped up the contrast for all of the sprites since the original model Game Boy did not have a backlight or front light rather that the SP got. So they were kind of working with what they had to.
Sure. No, that makes sense. Here, after this one, I don't know how far you are in your other files, but if there's any level that looks especially particularly bad, I would definitely love to see that.
Yes, that's what I plan to do. I was just going through just to show you the map or whatever. I don't know.
No, this is really funny.
There's a bonus right there. Should I get that? Sure, whatever. So the weird thing is they also had to fit the game's controls to the Game Boy Advance's control scheme. So you might recall the Super NES game used, all the face buttons. The Game Boy Advance only had the A and the B button, and then the shoulder buttons. So a lot of the stuff that was tied to like select and it was A on the Super NES controller got moved to the shoulder button. So it's kind of weird. Like there's some weird control scheme kind of stuff going on.
Like what's an example of that?
Oh, it's just like I don't know if the left trigger or the right trigger is what makes you switch characters or which one makes you throw. You know, it's like you kind of have to think about it. Whereas it's like I always knew select was to change the characters, you know.
No, I get that.
So anyway, here is Cranky Kong. He's got a new place. He has the frog and one of the little ostriches.
I love the ostrich sprite.
It's funny. It's very what's the word? Static, I guess. So do we want Cranky's surprise?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so with his newly acquired wealth from Donkey Kong Country, he has bought this bird. He's talking about
I have bought this bird.
the ostrich behind him. Okay, we're gonna turn him into a champion racing bird. At the moment, he is far too small to race. We must make him stronger.
Whoa.
So in this version of the game, each level there's a hidden golden feather. So it's kind of a new collectible that they added.
I saw two of them the last couple rounds.
Yeah. So if we collect enough feathers, you can play this mini game called Expresso Racing, and we'll see that in just a moment. So yeah, I think we should do what you said. Hop over to some of the other things. So this is the save menu. It doesn't look very good.
That looks like RuneScape.
Looks like RuneScape.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And like the bottom window on the RuneScape thing where you like if a character's head pops up, it'll like talk to you on like a really pixely scroll.
I see. Okay. Let me exit. Okay, so we have some additional things. We have Diddys Dash, which is a different game mode. This can actually be played multiplayer. I believe you needed... Yeah, so you had to have a link cable, and you could play with other people, which is kind of neat, I guess. So I think I must have lost my save data because I don't have access to all of the worlds here. But let's see. I wanted to go to... Okay, so remember this water level? Lockjaws, Locker. Let's check it out on this version.
I can see it from the thumbnail how this one would be really bad. Yeah, it's very up to it like loses all of the ambient. And
Exactly. Yep.
Ugh.
Nonetheless, yeah. Oops. Yeah. So nonetheless, this racing mode is kind of cool, I guess. Like, you know, to do like speed runs on.
Oh. Okay, okay, I see. I didn't realize this was the racing mode at first. But...
Right. They
people like playing against each other.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so cool, actually.
Yeah. It's a neat idea. Something that they did add, I don't know if you can tell, they added little tiny fish and also bluefish to the background of this. And we let's see, I'll point out whenever we get to a bluefish. But yeah, right there's a bluefish. I feel like the bluefish, it looks like something you could hit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's weird how much stuff they tried to improve visibility, but at the same time they didn't.
Yeah. Dang. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, you aced that.
I guess so. So I do want to talk about a story about purchasing this version of the game. So I bought this copy pretty shortly after the DS came out. Like I want to say like around like 2007 or so. Like I don't know, there was something about GBA games that were really cheap at that time.
Yeah.
And so I bought this from a used game shop, and they did the dirtiest trick like that you could do at a game shop. So I remember the game was only like $8 or $10 or so. And it was a sticker on the cartridge, you know, like on the back of the cartridge. And the guy, whenever I said, okay, I'll take Donkey Kong Country 2, I'll buy that. The guy at the counter, he was like, okay, all right. Looks like it's $10. Oh, hold on. There's another sticker on the back. And he took off the sticker, and the game was like, it was, and it said like $20 underneath it.
Jeez.
And I was like, what? And nowadays, you know, if that would have happened, I would have been like, hold on a second, you know. But as a kid, I was just like, what? I just want to play Donkey Kong Country 2, like. But yeah, I ended up paying twice as much because this guy was he pulled a fast one on me and I fell for it. So
Wow.
I guess I deserved it. Oh, I fell.
I don't know if you deserved it, but I guess it's just the way things kind of happen. But no, this lava level is not like too bad. Every level kind of looks like this on Game Boy Advance, though.
If you were to compare this to the Super NES game, I don't know if you would say that. This doesn't look too great. The background in particular lost a lot of detail.
I can't think of a better fire-looking level on Game Boy Advance, though. So I guess my main barometer is just
maybe
games I can think of. But I mean, there are some third-party games that looks really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I was just my story. I feel like it was just like really scummy, but at the same time, like, I don't know, I fell for it.
It stuck with you. I mean, obviously, it's. I think it has. You know, it's influenced you for the better. Hopefully, you've learned from it.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I'm gonna exit this level. I just wanted to see how this looked. There is another level I wanted to check out. Let's see, where is it? Let's just hear, how does Bramble Blast sound? I don't know if you'll be able to hear it on your side.
I'll turn it up and mute my mic.
Okay. It sounds very tinny. Is it just me, or are the barrels moving really fast?
They're pretty dang fast.
I don't remember them moving this fast. I mean, I could be wrong.
I think they do go that fast.
They were okay.
Yeah.
It seems like, I don't know, they're spinning pretty fast.
I think it looks fast just because like it's not that many pixels moving.
Hmm.
You're only seeing like a few pixels, so you're seeing less change per frame than you would. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is faster. Who's to say? Dang, it's insane how you can just truck through this game and I can't.
Yeah, this is the true reason why I'm playing this, is to flex.
Just flexing how fast you can do it.
No.
When it took us like the better part of 40 minutes. Whenever I was responsible for part of it.
Okay, there is one level. Is it this one? Trying to figure out which level it is that you play as the. Yeah, here it is. Okay, what's this guy's name? Do we remember? It didn't start with an S.
It did start with an S.
It did?
I think so. Or is it Rope something? Ropey?
Yeah, an R name definitely sounds more like how I recall. I like how we totally forgot.
Rattly.
Rattly, that's right.
We forgot because it's not a very good name.
Yeah.
It's 3 syllables, really clunky. Ugh, I don't know.
So anyway, the thing I wanted to point out here is that Rattly, you in this version you can actually see Diddy Kong riding them.
Oh, yeah. I see. Interesting.
And I think that's true for all the animal buddies in this version.
Even the animal buddy only levels?
Yes.
Whoa.
And I also want to point out the sound effects for it are also significantly different, as I'm sure you noticed.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So one last thing I want to point out, and this is just something that's bizarre. Actually, there's a few more things. Under the bonus games, there's some mini games. Some of these are very odd. So let's go under Expresso's Racing. This is the mini game that you could play if you were upgrading your Expresso character in the main campaign.
Yeah. Whoa. That one's you.
Yes, I'm Expresso on the bottom. They overuse this graphic so much. Okay, so it's really weird. You hold down the B button to run. Not sure why that is. And then you basically just collect the seed. You can collect gold feathers to make you run faster. This is like extremely bare bones, as you can tell, and I'm not doing very well. I haven't been practicing.
You haven't really?
But let me say, Expresso does have cool shoes.
Man, this looks terrible. Because there's all that like junk on the front of the screen. And then you have like, whenever you like get fast, you have like it triples the.
Oh yeah.
A little bit. So
It's like a ghosting.
It looks really bad on stream. On a Game Boy, it might be passable, but.
Oh my goodness, I did terrible. The red one did really well.
He's fast though, so.
Yep. Okay, enough of that. So I got to show you the other two modes. There's one in particular, Funky. Okay, so Funky's Flights is so bizarre. I'm gonna leave that as the finale.
Okay.
But we're gonna play Bagabug instead. So this is like, what if Donkey Kong Country 2 was a horror game? Just about. So there's all these fireflies, and there's the big guy with a bat that walks around. I'm realizing as I'm saying this out loud how weird this sounds. You can kind of see him. I've been staying away from him. Yeah, there he's on the top right. You're trying to collect these and staying away from him. Oops, I got knocked out right there. If you get hit, you lose all of your bugs.
That's a bug out, I reckon.
Yep. And so what's weird is that you cannot collect the bugs whenever they're flying around. You have to wait for them to go completely still. And so this is just one of those things that's like, what was the point of this? Like, was this just really easy to program? Like what value does this add to Donkey Kong Country 2 as a whole, you know?
A little bit.
A little bit of value.
A little bit.
Okay, are you ready for Funky's Flights? I don't think you are, Noah, to be honest. This is something that is so strange. I don't even know how I'm going to explain this.
It's a piece of cake. All you have to do is take off and fly.
Yeah, we gotta fly through 20 rings.
through 20 rings.
Yep. And then land on the helipad. You have 5 minutes of fuel. Good luck.
5 minutes?
Okay, here we go. So yeah, you fly around in a helicopter.
Okay, that's what I was expecting.
I mean, it's the perfect thing to add to a handheld version of Donkey Kong Country 2, right? Like, I mean, that's kind of the first thing that comes to mind, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Aircraft controls.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this first one isn't that weird. I mean, sure, it is strange to see a very oddly modeled airplane or helicopter rather fly through this all of these little rings and ignore the puffs of air that were hurting us for some reason. But this next one is where things get strange. This is Submerged Stent. Okay, here we go. So we need to take a chest to the second landing zone, but there's a problem. The way ahead is flooded. The gyrocopter can only hold so much air, so keep a close eye on the gauge in the bottom right corner of the screen. So here we got to use the select button to release the wrench. It will automatically hook onto the chest.
What on earth? I didn't realize they're all different.
Yeah, yes. And then next we got to also make sure to pick up ammo packs and blast your way through any blockages. This is a long haul mission. I have filled her up to the max. You have 10 minutes of flying time. Don't waste it. They give you a long time. All right, so here is the thing we got to use. The hook. This is so strange. And get through the rest of this. We have 10 things of ammo. What was with Rare wanting to add like guns and stuff to Donkey Kong Country? I'm just realizing that was a theme.
I mean, don't you want to see a monkey with a gun?
Now, oh, we got spider enemies. Were those spiders in the original game? I don't remember them.
I think so.
Jeez, what was up with that explosion?
That was intense.
Okay, so we can't get through here. So what we have to do is we have to shoot this. And yeah, there we go.
Whoa.
Like, isn't everything about this just like very strange? Like,
Weird. Yeah.
okay, we can only be underwater for 10 seconds. So I don't know what we need to do. Do we need to go this way? No, we can't go that way.
I'm amazed the helicopter can go underwater at all.
That's right, yeah. I don't think we can stay under there for 10 seconds. Like, I don't think we can make it through here. Yeah, okay, so I honestly don't know. I tried to do this mission a few days ago, and I could not figure out how to get through here. We're just gonna...
Okay, well, we don't have to do it now if you don't want.
Yeah, we're gonna abort that, and then we're gonna end with construction, if you don't mind.
Yeah, let's do it.
The Kremlins have destroyed the DK statue. Find the pieces and reconstruct it. Sounds simple enough. One more thing, keep a close eye on any statue pieces rebuilt as they might go missing. You have 5 minutes of fuel, so get going. Oh man, this doesn't look good.
Not what I was expecting at all.
Yeah, I wonder why did they go with a purple tint? Like, what was? I don't know.
It probably comes across more as black on a Game Boy Advance.
Oh, you think so?
Maybe.
Okay, so we got Donkey Kong's feet.
Ooh, nice. Okay, yeah, this is. Huh.
Like I said, it's just it's so unusual. It's whose idea was this? You know?
Who did this?
Yeah, I want to know
Laugh.
who personally was in charge of this.
Whoa. Okay. So is that his torso?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Now you got it. You're into it now.
Dang, you're constructing.
I'm doing all right. So they're now stealing stuff from me.
I see.
I'll grab that.
That's really annoying.
It is. Okay, so one of them stole the arm. Oh, there it is.
Oh, nice. Not bad.
But we need the head. Oh, there's the head.
Whoa, that worked out perfectly.
Just about.
Oh no.
Come on. Oh, you can't put the head on there until you have
That's annoying.
the arm.
You're right there.
They stole both of the arms, didn't they?
They did.
Okay, let me put the head on there. The head that honestly is kind of hard to see even on this screen. Okay, that's it. We need to land. Yes. Let's see. Where is the landing pad? I thought it was over here.
I don't remember.
We can't take much damage. Not much more. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ooh.
Mission completed. Okay, so that's that. So anyway, Donkey Kong Country 2 on the Game Boy Advance. A weird thing for sure.
Better than food.
Better than food, yes. No, actually, no. All right, well, in that case, we're going to end things here. Thank you, Noah, for joining me. Just to check this out.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Bye.
Boat.